Hello everyone, KW here, and welcome back to another episode of Fun Talk. Today I'm going to talk about something that made me fall in love with Greek mythology, and that is Percy the Jackson series. This is the first book, which is the Lightning Thief. Look at the cover! Ooh, wow, ooh, yeah! Anyway, I thought, why not go back to something that actually made me enjoy reading a lot more, which is the Percy Jackson series. There is definitely some cons we're gonna talk about, but first I want to do the pros. So first of all, um, I really like this book because it has so much Greek mythology into it. There probably are some things that are inaccurate or something like that, but it made me able to like study about Greek mythology. I did like a project on Poseidon actually. I made my own like trident or whatever, and just talking about what I love about Greek mythology and just really studying into it. Um, I really like there are the table of contents in here, of course. Every book needs a table of contents. Not every book. There are some books that needs um a table of the contents. Also, another thing is that I love the chapter names. Like the first chapter is literally called "I accidentally vampirized my pre-algebra teacher." Like some of the chapter names are really funny, and so I really like that touch. This book is kind of pretty old. I was just wondering how many. Okay, so yeah, the chapters are a little bit longer than like Maximum Ride or something like that. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's not like some of the chapters are not super long. I don't think there are times where it can get long. I think if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's not a bad amount of like chapters and everything like that. How many chapters there are in total? I'm curious. Let's go to the table of contents. 22 chapters. So yeah, it's a not bad budget of book and like 116, 29, 44, 57. Yeah, so yeah, it's not bad. Some like chapters can be long, some of them can be shorter, I think. But you know, so I really like that. I also really like that you could get a prequel. Well, not a prequel. I don't mean a prequel, but basically it's not exactly a epilogue or anything like that. It just gives you like what's the next adventure will be, which is the Sea of Monsters. It gives you a little hint about what's gonna happen in the second book. Now, if you don't like spoilers or anything like that, then please um avoid this if you have this in any of your Percy Jackson books. If you don't want spoilers or anything like that. Uh, but yeah, I really like all like the characters and their personalities. I think Rick Riordan did a pretty job with like the characters' personalities and everything like that. But I do actually will have some cons with this one, and that is basically sometimes the author kind of forgets some of the characters' designs or what they look like and everything. Like for example, when you meet a black but I cannot speak. The Black Pegasus. I don't remember which book. Sadly, it's been a while since I read the books. I actually probably should reread them since since Disney Plus is making a series of the Percy Jackson series. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled because it looks so good, especially the teaser trailer. Um, but yeah, so in one of the books, you meet a Black Pegasus that's supposed to be a mayor, but then in the next book, it turns out it's a stallion. He's a stallion. Named I do that whenever. Oh no! Oh, people are gonna kill me for not remembering. Oh, I always whenever the Black Pegasus's name. I almost said Black Horse. I mean, technically Pegasus are horses, but oh God! I would never talking about like why did it oh God. It's like something Jack, like I don't not blackjack, not blackjack, it's something Jack. I think it's something Jack, I don't know. Let me know in the live chat or in the comments down below. But yeah, that is definitely one of the concepts that sometimes the author doesn't like remember some of the characters, looks and designs and everything. And which is, it's okay I guess sometimes, but I feel like it's important to like remember most of what your characters look like, unless if they like cut their hair or something in the next book because it's like, you know, a few days, a month, or something like that, and they change their hair, then okay, that makes sense. But to like completely change something with the character and pretending like nothing has happened and the ears always like that, that's where I'm like, you know, um that sort of thing. There are times where I feel like the story can get a little bit slow at times, just a little bit. Um, but not always. But there are times where I'm like kind of falling asleep through the chapters or whatever as I'm trying to read the books or whatever, because I'm just like I don't really like it or anything like that. And that's the only thing I really have or anything like that. But I still enjoyed the series and everything. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed named Percy and a bit of Grover. Like, all these characters are really amazing in these books and everything. I did read other books like the King Chronicles. I really, really enjoyed that one because I was really into it, Egyptian gods at some point, and I heard that Rick Riordan did the King Chronicles series, which is about Egyptian gods, and I'm like, yes, let's go. And I did pretty much enjoy that series. Not bad. I also read the one where they did something with Roman mythology, which is pretty cool and interesting how Rick Riordan did that, but it wasn't my favorite series. So, like I like that it continue with Percy Jackson and such, but this time with like some Roman mythology, but it wasn't the greatest, honestly. I did not really enjoy it. I really actually do not enjoy Roman mythology. Honestly, I'm so sorry, but I don't. I just don't like it. I'm mostly into Greek mythology, which is the line of things. So yeah, I am probably actually my first impression with these books is actually from the movies. So without the movies, I want to find these books and enjoy it and enjoy Greek mythology. So as much I hate the movies so much, because after reading the books, I'm so glad I saw the movies so I can find these books, you know? But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. I want to keep some of it short and everything because I'm just mostly doing all my first impressions and everything about my pros and cons whenever we're reading these books and everything. So yeah, pros, Greek mythology, the chapters are not super long or anything like that. It's a good amount of chapters and everything. I really like the characters' personalities and quirks and such. Um, and then cons. Some of the chapters I don't really enjoy. They can be slow and everything. There is one character I don't really like, and that is Percy's half brother. I just don't really like him, honestly. But that's not a con. That's more of my opinion. Like I don't think he's a good character, honestly. I just not really a huge fan of him. But yeah, that's pretty much really all so I hope you guys enjoy this book talk episode. Sorry if this is not what you expected or anything like that. I'm trying to remember as much as possible. I should probably honestly, like I said, reread the book since the Disney Plus show is coming and everything like that. But um but there's some books that I will never read again. So that's just why I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do. First impression of these book series. Anyways, KWL, goodbye.